Good morning, everybody. If you can please take your seats, we're going to get started. Just got really quiet. Hi. Good morning, everybody. My name is Jamie Hunt, and I am the Director of Programs here at Guide Dogs of America Tender Loving Canines. We're thrilled to welcome you to the graduating class of 430. Woo! We also want to extend a warm welcome to everybody joining us on live on Facebook. We're so glad that you can be a part of this special day with us. At this time, I would like to introduce the Girl Scouts to the stage to present the flag and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Audience attention. Please stand. Color guard attention. The flag will be coming down the center aisle and up onto the stage. The flag will be posted on the left. Color guard advance. Color guard post the colors. Color guards salute the colors. Now please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Color guard dismissed. You may be seated.
Let's give those ladies a round of applause. Today we are celebrating 10 incredible teams. We have 4 guide dog teams, 2 autism teams, 2 veteran teams, and 2 facility teams. Each of these partnerships represents hard work, dedication, and the transformative power of service animals. Now, before we meet these beautiful teams, I'd like to take a moment to recognize a few groups of people who have made this day possible. Their support and dedication have been invaluable to our mission. So first off, I would like to start with our breeder hosts. So if we have any breeder hosts in here, can you guys please stand up? This special group of individuals cares for our breeder dogs, ensuring they're in prime condition and to produce puppies that keep our program moving forward. Their dedication is essential to our mission, and we thank you. And speaking of breeders, we would like to welcome our newest breeders to our breeding colony. First, we have Iduna, who was raised by Joyce, Nadia, who was raised by both Kate and Druanne, Ohana, who was raised by Elizabeth, Pepper, who was raised by Mindy, and Rhea, raised by Kathleen. Let's give those breeders a big round of applause. Next, I want to recognize our campus volunteers. So if we have any campus volunteers in here, can you guys stand up for us? All right. You know, it really does take a village, and we have so many opportunities to volunteer on campus, from our nursery to our kennels, all the way into our admin, so we thank you all very much. Next, I want to thank our staff, so if we can have all the staff that's here today, please stand up. Come on, ladies. Our staff here is truly amazing, and each person really plays a vital role in making this day possible. I also want to give a quick shout out to our kennel and veterinary departments. If you guys have not seen the extraordinary Halloween video that they put together, I do encourage you to go afterwards and watch it on our Facebook, because it is truly remarkable. And then we have our area leaders. I see lots of area leaders in here today. Can you guys please stand up for us? This dedicated group plays a vital role in running booths, spreading the word about GDA, assisting with puppy raiser recruitment, and really supporting our raisers and their area to ensure the success of our dogs. So another big round of applause for our area leaders. Thank you, guys. And then last but certainly not least, our puppy raisers. I always say that puppy raisers are the heart and foundation of this organization. Without their generosity and passion for helping others by raising puppies, we would not be here today. So we will have the opportunity to hear from several of them today, and we want to express our heartfelt gratitude for everything that you do. So can we have all of the puppy raisers please stand up that are in here? Now, for those of you who don't know, our president, Russ Gitlin, and his wife, Diane, are going to be leaving us at the end of this year. They are going to be retiring and moving back to the East Coast, where it's nice and cold. They will be deeply missed, and we wish them all the best in this new chapter of their lives. If you take a look around this campus today, you can see the incredible work that Russ has championed during his time here. We have transformed this campus into a modern, state-of-the-art facility where our students and clients can feel comfortable and inspired. Russ has been passionate about making this campus shine, and he has truly succeeded in that mission. We are all grateful to your dedication and leadership, Russ. I don't even know where, oh, there he is, hi. Thank you for everything that you have done here for Guide Dogs of America, Tender Loving Canines. So please join me in welcoming our president, Russ Gitlin, to the stage for his final graduation.
Hold on a second, I'm getting directions here. You're getting directions here. I don't know. So, Diane, just say it. Oh, the councilwoman, okay. So I think I know what they're saying to me, although I'm not running this thing. There's a councilwoman here. Where is she? Right there. Why don't you come up to stage? I think that they want me to bring her up and let her say a few words. So everybody, big round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Russell. Good morning, everyone. I'm Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez, and the reason why they wanted me to go first is because, Russell, after all the incredible work that you've been engaged in for the last 8 years, and of course the support from your beautiful wife, Diane, and your family, they wanted to make sure that you got the proper kudos. And I'm here really honored to join you all as the representative here that covers the 7th District in the city of Los Angeles and the beautiful community of Sylmar. But this institution does so much, and I want to thank and acknowledge all the volunteers that are also equally instrumental in availing the incredible support for the families, for the individuals, our veterans, individuals with disabilities, to raise these beautiful animals that give such comfort in people's greatest times of need. But Russell, it's clear that your leadership has been instrumental in helping to re-envision and redevelop a place that does inspire people to continue to do this very important work. And it's for that reason, where is it? Where is it hiding? Oh, there it is. I was like, you said the second floor, or second story. So it's with that, and apologies, folks. The only thing competing with this very special moment was last night I was at game 1. All right, go Dodgers. So if you're wondering why I'm slightly more casually dressed, it was a late night last night. But really, the incredible inspiration that you have brought to this organization and the incredible work that you've done in collaboration with all these wonderful volunteers, I would be remiss, I would not miss this moment, even if it meant I was going to show up slightly more casually dressed. But on behalf of the City of Los Angeles, it's with tremendous gratitude that I want to thank you and congratulate you for your years of service here, and to also let you know, in honor of, we're going to round you up from the 8 years, but on behalf of the residents of the 7th District, along with the certificate, is a $10,000 contribution in support of the work of Guide Dogs of America. So thank you for your work. Congratulations on your well-earned retirement. Now you can give your remarks. Thank you, everyone.
I just have to go off script just a little bit because I want to talk about what has been done around here. Jamie talked a bit about, making it a Class A organization, and she mentioned that, now we have beautiful buildings, and we're putting solar in case you didn't notice. There's a whole bunch of solar going on, so this is going to be a green property. And everything's been rebuilt top to bottom, but that's really not my proudest accomplishment. My proudest accomplishment has to do with you. The relationships that we fostered over the past, I've been here about 9 years now, the relationships that I fostered and that we fostered with the puppy raising community, with employees, with just everybody involved, all the people the volunteers that come in every day, not just puppy raisers, but the other volunteers. That's, to me, probably the proudest accomplishment that, I think we brought this place back as the village that it's supposed to be. So how about a big round of applause for that? So, thank you, Councilwoman. That was a little bit of a surprise, and the $10,000 is always appreciated, and will be used to help provide a service animal for somebody in need free of charge. So thank you very much. One more round of applause for that, Council. So good morning. Welcome to graduation 430. That's a lot of graduations. It's my privilege to be here with you and celebrate the success of 10 new service dog teams. It's hard to believe, but today marks my last graduation as president of GDA TLC. And standing here after 9 remarkable years, all I can think to say is thank you. Leading this organization has been the honor of my lifetime. And when I look around the campus these days, it's hard to fathom just how far we've come. And I ask myself all the time how we have done it. And the answer is right here in this room. It took a village, our village. I've adopted that saying. As you guys know, I talk about the village all the time, whether I'm here or whether I'm on the road. It just comes out of my mouth naturally now. And you welcomed me, this guy with this funny accent from Boston, and treated me like family. A lot of you, we've become very close, and I appreciate the relationships. And your guidance and your support, the warmth, were invaluable as I found my footing here. Each of you showed me the heart and dedication that makes this organization what it is and why it's so special. You didn't just work alongside of me, you became my partners and friends. And though every challenge and triumph, and through every challenge and triumph, you taught me more than I could ever imagined. To the volunteers and puppy raisers, You taught me what it truly means to be of service. The sacrifices you endure are astonishing. The late nights, the puppy poop, the chewed shoes, yeah, the long car rides, all of that, never with a complaint. You are the heroes who make this program possible. To the donors, your generosity has shown me the lasting impact we can make by giving selflessly to others. What I'll remember the most is not the big flashy checks and the sponsorships, although I will tell you those are always nice. Zach wrote this, so he wrote that. I'll tell you that that's always nice. It's the folks that I met who maybe didn't have the most, but still contribute what they could, whether it's helping out here, or whether it's $5 a month or $10 a month, because they believed in and cared deeply about making the difference in the lives of others. To my staff, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude and appreciation. They come in here every day, or they work outside of here, and it's hard. You know, I got folks that go in and out of the prisons every day. They do a hard job, and it doesn't go unnoticed. I try to tell you how much I appreciate you, and I mean it. It's not just words. It's actual how I feel. I feel that they are some of the most hard work. I worked in the union for a lot of years, guys. And I worked with a lot of strong working folks, and these guys, they are absolutely the top of the food chain when it comes to hard-working, passionate individuals. How about a big round of applause for the staff here? You know, in this world where greed and profits are increasingly rewarded, you showed me what it looks like to dedicate oneself to a mission. This is a challenging job. I always told you it's not your typical 9 to 5, but together, bonded by our shared commitment of changing lives, we've been able to help so many. To the graduates, you've been my constant motivation, and I show you the deepest respect and appreciation. And what do I mean by that? You're the reason I get out of bed every morning to do this job. Each of you faced unique challenges, endured many hardships that many cannot imagine, yet your resilience and presence have inspired me every step of the way. And I mean that. When I sit down with you guys, and I try to spend as much time with the class as I can, whether you're visually impaired, whether you're a veteran, whether you have children with autism, you know, I get time to talk about what's going on in your lives with you. And I don't do that for any other reason than to learn and understand, you know, and try to have empathy towards what you're going through. And it's just natural now because I know what you're going through. I sit there, but I continue to learn. The other day I sat down with a couple of the recipients of they have children with autism, and I listened to the stories and I listened to what they're dealing with every day. And if you take that time and you spend time with the students and you talk to anybody that's visually impaired, a veteran that has seen combat, or not, they don't necessarily have to see combat. They can just get PTSD from just being around too much of bad stuff. You'll learn that this is a very, very, very important mission, and that what you're doing every day makes a difference in their lives. So one more big round of applause for you and what you do. I watch as you overcome the obstacles, you build partnerships with these incredible dogs, and it's been a powerful reminder of the strength within us all. You show me what it means to hold on to hope and keep pushing forward. It's because of you that I've been so driven to make this organization the best it possibly can be. Last but certainly not least, I want to thank my wife, Diane, who will be retiring at the end of next week. When I first approached her to take on the role as director or president of GDA, Diane was the one who said, let's do it. Her contributions over the past 8 years have been nothing but short of transformative. With her background in graphics and web design, she jumped right in and got to work. She'll never seek the spotlight, but she's everything you've seen from GDA in this past 8 years has Diane's touch behind it. She built our entire marketing department from the ground up, crafted a brand that truly reflects our mission and values. And from the website logo to the merger, so much more, the website itself, Diane has been instrumental to our success. And we could not have done it without her. I know she hates this part of it, but please stand up and be recognized. Guys. So, to Class 430, I wish you nothing but success, and I look forward to hearing about it. You've done a lot over the past few weeks to build these incredible bonds, and now it's time for you to enjoy the journey that lies ahead of you. I hope your new companions bring you the peace and hope and confidence you deserve. Congratulations, your adventure together is just beginning. Round of applause. These guys worked super hard. Tony, gonna come on up? Guys, Tony Blevins gonna be assuming the responsibility of president next year. I can't give him enough. He's just the best. How about a big round of applause for this guy? Yep. In this section of what we do, I always invite Tony up because Tony's a veteran. Tony's got 20 plus years serving our nation, and for that we're grateful. So on behalf of Guide Dogs, we have a couple veterans we want to recognize in this class, and on behalf of Guide Dogs of America, Tender Loving Canines, we'd like to present a couple of these folks with flags for their honorable service to this country. And the first one is Jay Stacy, Veteran Service Dog Nickel. Jay is a former Canadian Armed Forces artilleryman. He served 9 years in the regular forces, and he served 7-month combat deployment in Afghanistan, spending roughly over 1 month with the U.S. forces. He's married with twin teenage daughters, and Jay says this is an absolute dream come true after trying for 3 to 4 years to obtain a service dog in Canada, to no avail. GDA, TLC, their staff, instructors, and all the personnel are an absolute godsend. Having seen a 3+ year wait list, been told no because he lived out of the province or that he needed to pay out of pocket. Now GDA TLC has brought Nickel into his life, and she has already made his life easier, happier, and calmer. For all you have done and continue to do, my hat is off to you. Thank you. Let's give this guy some round of applause, huh? Griffin Dooley. Where's Griffin Dooley at? I know he's around here somewhere. I saw him. Griffin, where you at? There you are. Come on up here. And by the way, just a little point of privilege. We're related now, me and Griffin, because his dog is my dog's sister. So we're related now. Okay. So Griffin Dooley, veteran service dog, Vivvy. Griffin is an Army veteran who served as a signal soldier that served during Operation Enduring Iraqi Freedom. He served 8 years at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and did airborne operations and signal communications at 25 QP. He served on deployments to Iraq, 2003 and 2005, where he helped establish the communication network in Iraq and came back to support it. He visited everywhere except Fallujah and Mosul. I think I said that correctly. How about a big round of applause for this veteran? Griffin, please accept that from GDA for your service to this country. We appreciate everything you've done, and hopefully we're making a change in your life too. Okay, and now we get to sponsorships. It's always my pleasure to acknowledge and thank the kind of sponsors who show up for us time and time again. Today we have a couple donors we wish to acknowledge. First, we would like to thank Jane Huey and her team sponsorship of Carrie and service dog Ruthie. Jane has been a long time and generous friend to us, and we wish she could be here today, but she resides in Arizona, so that is not possible. Hopefully, she will be watching this ceremony today and know that we appreciate her ongoing support. Big round of applause. I had the privilege of talking to Jane the other day, and she told me that she's so proud of where we've come and how far we have to go. She says, you got a lot more work to do. I says, I'm going to stay on the board and make sure that I continue helping Tony into the future, and she was pleased with that. But she's definitely pleased with what you guys are doing and what we're doing as an organization, so thank you. We have a second team sponsorship, and that is from our friend Sepulveda Building Materials. By the way, I talked to Janie today, and she's dragging her daughter with her, her grandkid with her, everybody with her, and she's making them puppy raisers and everything. God knows what's going to come out of that, but we appreciate you, Jane. Jane Connor, she arranges a golf tournament since I've been on. By the way, my first tournament as president of GDA was actually Janie's tournament, and I was so impressed. I went out to where she has it, and I spent the day with her out there. It was my very first experience of seeing what the volunteers outside of the Machinist Union do, and I was just so impressed. So each year, the proceeds from the Sepulveda golf tournament matching fund, and then she matches it and designates for us. Each year, the tournament is more and more successful, and we want to thank Janie for all the extraordinary work that goes into these events. This time around, Sepulveda has generously sponsored the team of Griffin and service dog Vivvy. Janie's here today, and we'd like to ask her join me on stage and maybe say a few words. Come on up. Yeah, you drag the future up here. I like that. Jane, and it's a small token of our appreciation, but we like to always, you must have a whole wall of these. We like to give you the picture. Yeah. We like to give you a picture of Griffin and the service dog Vivvy. Thank you very much for all you've done.
Thank you. Yes. I do just want to thank Russ for, we've been together for a long time, but I always knew that he just let us kind of do our thing, but I always knew that if we needed anything, all we had to do was call. So thank you for having our back, right? And thank you to all our puppy raisers. I don't know where everybody is, right? And all the people that make this organization go. Thank you, all the veterans, for your service. And my family and I want to very much tell you how much we appreciate it. Thank you.
We'd also like to thank new donor Joy Danielson for her generous student scholarships for two of our graduates, Alexandra and Tabitha. These scholarships cover all the expenses incurred in training each student: travel, training, accommodations, equipment. Joy lives in the Midwest, so she couldn't join us, but hopefully she'll be watching this ceremony on our Facebook. Thank you, Joy, for your support. Big round of applause, guys. We also have several puppy sponsorships to award. These donors contribute $5,000 to sponsor a puppy from the time it leaves the nursery with its puppy raiser until it returns to campus for formal training. They follow its progress through reports that the puppy raisers puts together via a Facebook page dedicated to the sponsor. In case any of you would like that up and close and personal connection and would like to sponsor puppy, we'd love to hear from you. Our first puppy sponsorship is from our good friend and longtime donor, Carol George. She has sponsored many pups, and service dog Earl is one of them. She could not be with us here today, but sends her congratulations to Earl and Brad. Thank you, Carol, so much for your continued support. We would also like to thank Alan and Toby Pepper for their sponsorship of guide dog Rincon. They are the first-time donors, and this sponsorship means a lot to them. Sadly, Alan passed away last year, but we know he'd be enormously proud of Rincon. Toby is, is with us today, and we'd like to ask her up here on stage for a moment. We have a picture of Rincon here we'd like to present you with. It's a small token, but you did a great thing. So come on over, let's get a picture, and then you can say a few words.
I think it's Jennifer that Puppy Rose raised him. Jennifer we met her several times. My husband really, really wanted to own a dog, and I wasn't ready to let him, so we did this. And I wish he was here, but maybe he's here in spirit. And I want to thank everybody. I love this organization. I found out about it from Roz and John Bouillon, who are big contribution people here, and I just want to say that you guys do an amazing job, all of you. Thank you.
You okay? Thank you. We also need to acknowledge and thank two additional puppy sponsors. The Ethel Friends Charitable Foundation for their sponsorship of Rhea, as well as the Tri-County Mustang Club for their sponsorship of Pepper. Rhea and Pepper just this week became part of our breeder program. This is a great honor, and these two dogs will pass along their great genes and bring us many future generations of service dogs. Thank you. I had a chance to go to the Tri-County Mustang Show this year, and it was terrific. They really do a nice job out there. If you ever get a chance to go check it out. They work hard to bring awareness to us and money, of course, and we appreciate that. We can't forget the class donors. They also sponsored a puppy, but the pup ended up being career change. Today, we'd like to thank Dan and Rosalind Hudak, Susan Hoffman, our friend Susan Hoffman, Linda Heiser Seaman, Pizza and Pups Pino, and Rick Muir. Big round of applause. Those guys, they always stand up. Thank you. As always, my friends from the National Charity League of San Fernando Valley chapter are here. Their dedicated members are on hand during a graduation, providing and serving refreshments, assisting family members and guests, and generously helping whenever they can. Thank you to NCL. I'm not sure where all you guys are. Where are you? You're in the back there. Look at them. Those guys are great. Great. All right, we want to just quickly share with you an event calendar for this year. You can find these listed on the events tab on our website. But in November 14th to 16th, Las Vegas weekend, listen, guys, I gave them the option to roast me, and they took me up on it. So I'm getting, and the money, but the money doesn't go to me. The money goes to guide dogs, and for whatever dumb reason, I agreed to this. And I'm thinking it's going to go okay, but we're going to raise a lot of money for guide dogs. If you can make it out to Vegas and be part of that, it's a retirement party for me, but the money goes back to here, so I'm very excited about that, and that's the only reason I agreed to do it. So that's going to happen during that weekend of 14 to 16. We also have a gala, which if any of you, they pick camping theme this year, so you can put your best flannels on or whatever you want to wear and come on out. They do clay shoots, they do golf tournaments, they do axe throwing, they do little mini kart racing. It's a weekend of fun. If you can come out and help out, raise some money and help out, that'd be great. December 3rd is Giving Tuesday, Holiday of Hope, and the next graduation is January 18th. March 23rd is Illuminations, a Dining in the Dark experience. Belinda, where you at, Belinda? Belinda's in the back there. Belinda's knocking it out of the park this year with this, so if you can get into this this party she's putting on, I invite you to come. I think it's going to be quite the experience. With that, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of my family, on behalf of us and this last 9 years of spending with you, I will still be helping out here and there. I'm going to be back in Boston. I'm going to attend events there. I'm also, anytime my friend Tony needs help, I'm going to help. I'll stay on the board of directors, so I'm not just running out the door. But I just want to say it's been a privilege. It's been a privilege and an honor to get to know you and to serve as president of Guide Dogs of America. And I just want to thank you for all your hospitality and everything you've done for me. Thank you. I want to invite, this is a hardworking lady here, Nicole Maples up to the stage. Nicole is our manager of the service dog program. Everybody, Nicole Maples.
All right, good morning, everybody. My name is Nicole Maples. I'm the manager of the service dog program, and today, I couldn't see you guys. So, okay. Let's start over. Today I have the pleasure of introducing class 430 service dog graduates to you guys. I want to first thank my team. Sonia, Jess, Sean, Hannah, Cheryl, you guys are all invaluable and essential to making these team training classes run. Let's thank them. I also want to thank Chef Louie, Chef Steve, Terry, Lisa, and Jacob for caring for us all and feeding us very well through our time here in class. So quick round of applause for them. Team training class is challenging. It's a great, fun, memorable, rewarding time, but also filled with challenges. Our service dog students stay here on campus for 10 days. They're away from their families, have total changes in their routines, but they're here to invest their complete focus and time on learning all about their service dogs and bonding with their new dog. We have pushed their comfort zones, thrown a ton of information at them, and taught them a whole brand new skill set. They've trusted the process, put the work in, followed through, and are leaving here with a ton of new tools to utilize. Graduates, you've come so far in 10 days. Think back to meeting your dog on dog day. It was just a week ago, and it doesn't seem like it was just a week ago. I'm so excited for your futures, and I look forward to hearing all about you conquering goals and all the new adventures that you guys go on. Congratulations, class. All right, we're gonna start off by watching a slideshow of the service dog students' time here in class. And Sonia, our lead service dog trainer, is gonna narrate the slideshow for us.
Good morning, everyone. I'll do my best to give justice to this special moment. And first slide, we had a picture of all the students behind the word the instructor. We are actually starting with our first service dog team. We have Alex and her service dog, Gretel. The picture was taken on campus in our beautiful garden. Gretel is a yellow female Labrador Retriever. Alex is sitting on the left and Gretel is sitting on the right. She's wearing the official purple service dog vest. Alex is smiling and they're both waving at the camera. Gretel's expression says it all. Excuse me, I'm supposed to be the one doing the waving cue. Next slide. Here we are. On the next slide, we have two pictures. Both are from our weekly outing. The one on the left is at the park. Gretel is performing a snuggle cue, while Alex is sitting on the ground. Gretel is enjoying all the attention and the affection Alex is providing. On the right, we have a picture of the Ventura Beach outing. Both Alex and Gretel are walking on the ocean beach. They both share the same rhythm. Right foot forward, left step follow. They're now together walking their new journey. Next slide. Second team, here we are. Second service dog team is Brad and Earl. Earl is a red male golden retriever. The picture was taken on campus, Earl is sitting on a table while Brad. He's standing by his side. They're both waving at each other. No question here, Earl is the professional one. With the wave cue, he's clearly showing Brad how a good wave should look like. But no worries, Brad. As the instructors say, good practice is gonna make it better. And next slide, we have our two pictures from the outing. On the left, Earl is performing a focused behavior where his chin is resting on Brad's leg, while Brad is sitting on a bench. Brad's right hand is lying over Earl's head. Earl's eyes are closed and he's smiling. He knows the bond will last forever. And on the right, we have both Brad and Earl walking on the Ventura Beach. Both are smiling at each other. And yes, for the record, our golden can smile. You can feel the chemistry between those two. Earl is looking at Brad. We got this. Next slide. And here we are, our third team picture, Carrie and Ruthie. Ruthie is a yellow female Labrador Retriever. She is performing a lap while Carrie's sitting on a bench at our beautiful campus. Carrie is smiling at the camera while Ruthie is wondering what is the reason for all those weird noises behind there. Bah, humans sometimes are weird and kind of complicated. And we are going to the next slide. That's our sliding shot. Outings, what to say here? Ruthie is just melting to Carrie's arm. Her eyes are closed, just embracing the love and connection. And picture on the right, we have Carrie and Ruthie walking nicely on the Ventura Beach. Wait a second, what happened to all the action shot? Oh, wait, I guess what happened in Ventura is gonna stay in Ventura. But to be true, Ruthie's expression says it all. Let's just say she has the best time. And next, we have our 4 service dog team, Griffin and Vivvy. We can see the American flag on the background. Vivvy is a black female Labrador Retriever, and while wearing her official purple service dog vest, she's performing a lap behavior. Griffin is sitting on a bench on campus. Next slide. There we are. We have Griffin and Vivvy on the left. Vivvy is in a close position between Griffin's legs. The eye contact and connection between those two just look unbreakable. Right shot, Griffin and Vivvy are embracing and enjoying the Ventura Beach. They're both running the low water toward their new journey together. And we're moving. First team here is represented by Jay and Nicole. Nicole is a black female Labrador Retriever. What can I say? These two were just made for each other. Nicole is performing a hug cue, and Jay is leaning into her. They are in the moment, and nothing else really matters around them. We're moving to our outing shots. Jay and Nicole are walking in the park. Everything ears in sync, step by step, just two living beings, but one team. Right picture, we have Jay and Nicole on the sidewalk, a little further away from the beach. They stay away from the sand and probably out of trouble too. I bet Nicole is watching amused at her buddy Ruthie having a blast. Oopsie. And next slide. Our last team, but definitely not the least. Officer Tom and his service dog Anna. Anna is a yellow female golden Labrador cross. In this picture, she's performing a lap while Tom is sitting on a bench on campus. They both share the proud and confident look, ready for all the new adventure. Next slide. It's our park outing. Anna on the left is showing off a perfect lap while Tom's arm wraps around his new partner. Our last picture. On the right, we have a shot from the Ventura Beach again. Anna is sitting and Tom is hugging her, bending over. They're both looking at each other. They both know they're ready to make a difference and start soon their new journey. Good luck, everyone.
All right, now I'm gonna start with our first team Alex and Autism service dog Gretel. Alex is a psychiatric nurse and the mother of a child with autism. She works alongside Gretel to provide support for her daughter, Danielle. They function as a team not only to assist with day-to-day challenges, but also to increase awareness of invisible disabilities and to positively impact those around them. Let's welcome Alex up.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me good like this? Okay, perfect. I really just want to say thank you to everyone that's helped make this possible, the puppy raisers, our trainers, instructors, those that have provided us with hospitality while we've been here, the inmates, the organization as a whole. As a mother to a child with autism, there's been many moments in life that it's just been filled with hopelessness. Not really sure how to support my child, watching her struggle, and just wanting the absolute best for her. I think as a parent, most of us could probably agree, we just want our children to be happy, healthy, secure, and well-adjusted. And so about a year and a half ago, I found myself in a position where I was really just looking for additional supports for my daughter to see what could help make that happen. I hopped on Google, and I don't even know what I put in there. What can I do for autism? Just something really, really simple. And I didn't set out looking for a service dog, but that was one of the things that came up as, a potential tool and support. And so I just got on there and I applied, and here we are probably about a year and a half later. And I don't quite know how Gretel's going to fit into our life or what exactly our future is going to look like, but I do know that it is filled with hope, and I really appreciate the opportunity to bring her home and into our family. Thank you.
All right, Gretel was raised by Deanna, so I'm going to invite her up now to speak. Welcome.
I'm real short. I want to just start out by saying to everyone, thank you for the support from everyone. Gretel was my first dog, and I'm on dog number 2 and 3 eventually, in the next few weeks. I turn in one next week, OSHA, and then I pick another one up in November. So it's a little addicting. So I hope all of you that are not puppy raisers, we need puppy raisers, lots of them. I watched a news media, something about puppy raisers needed, and I was like, oh great, I'm gonna do this. I thought, okay, so I went to an orientation and I talked and asked all these questions, which I ask a lot of questions. And they said, okay, I'm ready to do it, and that sounds good. And she says, well, you understand you have to take it to work. I said, work? No. I can't take it to work. They said, well, no, you have to, it's a must. I said, well, I work for the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. Is that okay? And she says, yep, as long as they say okay. So here we are. They said okay. Not only okay once, twice, and 3 times, and so on. So hopefully more people will puppy raise. So all those businesses out there, you can't say no. Come on. We allow those people to bring those puppies to work, everyone. I just want to let you know Gretel was a calm and quiet and loved to sleep at work. At home, all she wanted to do is play with my dog, Ayla. I will say, Guide Dogs of America gives us support with trainers, and my IE Inland Empire leaders, Linda and Susan, I drove them crazy. They don't get paid. I call, I forget, I have crazy hours, so I'm texting at 3 o'clock in the morning. Probably had to put me on silent a few times, but anyway. I was asked a lot by my coworkers, how am I going to turn her in? And I'm going to tell you, it's really, really hard. I'm not crying right now because I visited Gretel today, and I was able to see her with her person, which is Alex. And I will tell you, it brought me relief that she is with someone and someone special. And we changed a life, all of us did. And so that was the amazing part, which I didn't expect. And I just didn't want Gretel to think I forgot about her. As a dog lover, as I am, it was nice to see her give me hugs and kisses. And I'm really glad that we're allowed to come back and say goodbye. But it's not a goodbye, it's a congratulations to her and Alex and her family. She is a celebrity at our jail, and I'm sure to the prison. Gretel had a lot of media attention at her goodbye party. Gretel, we will miss your wet kisses and hugs. It's time for you to go on to your next adventure. Thank you.
Gretel was trained at the Mule Creek State Prison by trainers Frank Rojas and Jerry King, and we have a video from them now.
Hello everyone, my name is Frank Rojas, and this here is my training partner, Jerry King. So Mr. King and I are very grateful for the opportunity to train Gretel. For us, this process has also been about making amends. There are many rehabilitative programs made available to us here at Mill Creek, but not many like GDA and TLC. So I want to thank all the staff at GDA TLC for bringing this opportunity to us. Through this training program, we are able to make a direct contribution to the community and to those in need. As you know, this here is Miss Gretel. Gretel is not just a dog, she's a beautiful soul and a great partner. We sincerely hope that Gretel will forever change the lives of a family for the better. We sitting here have both contributed to the hardships of families in our past, but today though is about healing and growth and being of service to a cause bigger than ourselves. Today is about giving back to those in need. To the recipients of Gretel, there is no doubt a blessing will be entering your life and into your home. We wish you the best in your journey moving forward. We want to give a special shout out to all our frontline workers and first responders. Thank you. To our men and women in the United States military, thank you for your bravery and for your services. Lastly, a special thanks to all those who helped with Gretel's training. A big thanks to Mr. Alan Coker, my fellow trainer and friend, for taking his time and helping me finish Gretel when it was crunch time. Thank you and God bless.
All right, our next team, Brad and Autism Service Dog Earl. Brad and Service Dog Earl work together to support Caleb, a sweet, curious, and compassionate 9-year-old boy with autism. Their bond will be essential in helping Caleb navigate the world around him. Earl will provide deep pressure by leaning against Caleb or resting his head on his lap during moments of anxiety, offering comfort and security. He will also help Caleb focus during overwhelming situations by gently nudging him or providing a distraction. In addition to companionship, Earl can assist with social skills by encouraging interactions with peers. He might initiate play or help facilitate conversations when Caleb feels shy or overwhelmed. Earl will also help with transitions by providing a consistent routine, whether it's helping Caleb get ready for school or get ready for bed at night. Together, Brad and Earl hope to empower Caleb to express his emotions and develop independence, creating a supportive framework for him to thrive. Congratulations, Brad.
Hi, my name is Brad, and this is Earl. I want to start with thanking everyone on the staff. Hannah, throughout the application process, was a great help. Our trainers throughout this whole process of the last 10 days definitely couldn't have done it without all of their help. Sonia and Jess and Nicole. And I'd like to thank the whole GDA staff during our stay. It's been an amazing process and something that They've really worked out all of the kinks and kind of made it as easy as possible for us during our learning process here with our new friends. I'd also like to thank the puppy raisers and the work that they put in. It's kind of an amazing process and getting to meet them and see how Earl impacted their lives as well. And then also the inmates and that whole process and how that's helping them and the hard work that they've put into all of the dogs and helping training them. And just in general, the overall GDA organization. But the most important part is Earl. I got a picture from my wife the other day. We live in Idaho, and our yard looked kind of like a frozen tundra. And I was joking with Earl, and I said, Earl, you're not a California boy anymore, so you better get used to the cold a little bit. But Earl is definitely going to be a big impact on our whole family, and specifically our son Caleb, who from the first moment that I met Earl, the first thing I realized is he just loves to melt into you and just kind of get as close as possible to you, and that's exactly what my son needs and is going to help him tremendously just feel like he has a best friend. So I appreciate everything and all the hard work again that everybody involved in this whole process helped us along with Earl, and thank you.
Earl was raised by the Montgomery family, and they could not be here today, but Jess is going to come up and read a letter from them.
Good morning. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm sorry I couldn't be there today to celebrate Earl's graduation, but I'm happy to tell you about my experience raising the friendliest dog you've ever met, even by Golden Retriever standards. From the early days of puppy kindergarten, back when we were teaching Go Say Hi, Earl took it to the command was created just for him. Over the year and a half that we spent together, it became very clear that it was his favorite command. Earl loves people. We attended many training sessions together, and often that would involve standing, waiting, and listening to the trainer. Inevitably, my hand would find its way to the top of Earl's head for some comforting head scratches. And every so often, a trainer would have to remind me to remove my hand so Earl could learn to be still without my attention. Earl is gravity. He will pull you into his furry orbit without you even realizing it, and you will feel better for it. When Earl was in formal training in one of his monthly reports, his trainer wrote that Earl was good at making me smile. And I thought, yes, that is his superpower. Some people wonder whether dogs can really smile, and one look at Earl and you'll know it's true. Earl's smile is contagious, and I was happy to know that others saw it too. Raising Earl was very fun, full of snuggles, laughter, and love for our family. Knowing that Earl is going to shepherd Caleb through this world with love, comfort, and smiles feels like the best use of his superpowers. Thank you to GDA for the opportunity to raise Earl and to be part of a very kind and generous group of fellow puppy raisers. A special thank you to our Pasadena group leader, Sheila, who delivers us medications when our puppies are sick, gives us advice when we need it, spends countless hours arranging puppy sitters, brings sweet treats to our monthly meetings, and so much more. Now, on to the next pup.
Earl was trained at Mule Creek State Prison by trainers Clarence Sargent, Chester Coker, Alex Arjona, and Byron Fairbanks. And we have a video from Sargent we're going to watch now.
Hi, my name is Clarence, and this is Earl. One of the things that is most memorable for me is that Earl can love you unconditionally. His smile is warm and pleasant, and he's just a really great dog. Working with Earl has given me a stronger work ethic giving me some more responsibility, self-control, and accountability. Working in a team has helped me to build working skills that help me through my adventures with Earl. I hope the client finds Earl to be an awesome service dog and that he is a great companion for them. I want to thank TLC, GDA, and Mill Creek State Prison for giving me this opportunity. And I want to thank Byron Fairbanks and Alex Arona for helping me through the experience. Most of all, I want to thank my mom and my family for supporting me through all the time that I've spent here. And thank you very much.
All right, next up is going to be Carrie and facility dog Ruthie. Carrie has been a special education teacher for nearly 20 years. She and facility dog Ruthie spend their days at Vivian B. Adams, a specialized school located in southern Alabama. Vivian B. Adams services individuals of all ages who have special needs, and Ruthie will be an important part of the daily experience there. Let's welcome Carrie.
I'm not going to say very much, only because I feel like I'm not able. I've been crying for 2 days. But hearing all of the acknowledgments this morning of so many people and organizations that are involved, it's so humbling and it's so powerful, and just a huge thank you for that. I am never going to be able to adequately express my absolute gratitude for this program, the puppy raisers, the trainers, the donors, all of the other people and groups of people that even made this possible. It's apparent the vast amount of love and resources and love and energy and love and effort and love and time and love that have been poured into Ruthie to bring her to this place, this moment where she's now going to be able to go out into our little piece of the world, and she's going to touch so many lives. Her impact and your impact through her is beyond measure. So with my whole heart, I say thank you.
Ruthie was raised by Laura, so let's invite her up now.
I'm short too, Deanna. To try to get through this without crying. This is such a good day for puppy raisers. Ruthie was very confident and in charge, but also very loving from the time I brought her home. She was so tiny. She was like this, and but mighty. And my pet dogs, which I have a chocolate lab and a border collie mix, and as soon as she walked in, it says, "I'm Ruthie, and I'm here, and this is my house," and my dog said, "Yes, ma'am." And Ruthie was named after a very confident, in charge, but caring and loving lady. She and her husband were my area leaders in another organization where I raised 8 dogs. Unfortunately, she got cancer and passed away 2 years ago. But before she passed, she got to spend a lot of time with Ruthie. And sure, Ruthie is with us today and saying, "Good job," for her namesake. Go out and rule the world, as Ruthie would say. So anyway, but I thank my area leaders. This is the first dog for GDA. And now I'm a puppy sitter and maybe finishing dogs and who knows, maybe raise another one someday. But I so thank my area leaders. They were so much like the ones I had before, and I just love them. And I am going to close with a poem that I found in a lab book, and the name of it is Example. I want my boy to have a dog, or maybe 2 or 3. He'll learn from them much easier than he would learn from me. A dog will show him how to love and bear no grudge or hate. I'm not so good at that myself, but dogs will do it straight. I want my boy to have a dog, to be his pal and friend, so he may learn that friendship sticks, is faithful to the end. And if I should select a school to teach my boy to live, I'd get a pair of pups for him that had these things to give. There never yet has been a dog who learned to double cross, not catered to you when you won, then dropped you when you lost. To teach my boy of friendship's worth, I'll never sign him up with any school that ever was. I'll just buy him a pup.
Ruthie was trained at Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility by trainer Justin Kirby, and we have a video from them now we're going to watch.
My name is Justin. I'm with TLC and GDA for RJD Donovan. I want to thank the program for giving me the chance to train Ruthie. She's an awesome dog, and she's going to help out whoever she goes with. She's been amazing, and she's fun and loving, and she's gonna change the life of whoever she goes with.
My name is Jamal Bernard. I had an opportunity to train Ruthie these last couple of weeks, and she's a really good dog. She's very energetic, and I'm just grateful for GDAs to give me this opportunity to train Ruthie.
My name is Sam. It's been a pleasure working with Ruthie. She is a very fun dog, very attentive, and very smart. It's been awesome being able to work with her early on and see how she's developed.
All right, next I'm going to invite up Griffin and veteran service dog Vivvy. Griffin is an Army veteran who served as a single soldier that served during Operation Enduring Iraq Freedom. Let's welcome up Griffin.
So I brought up some tissue paper because I've had the strangest eye leak for the last couple of days. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to the people that are in the room that were part of all of this here. To the puppy raiser over there, Joshua, thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate I appreciate all of the help that you've done for raising Ruthie. Hold on. Ruthie, sorry, Vivvy, my mistake. That's why you got up. Down. Girl, thank you. Thank you so much for your help. To Sepulveda Building, thank you so much for your help for all of this here. She means the world to me, and I will promise you that I will take care of her. To the inmates that took part in raising her as well, my sincere thank you for all the work that you've done. And to the trainers here, oh my God, a 7-day crash course you all really put us through, and you made us feel like that we were somewhat competent now, maybe just a little bit. And I appreciate the coming through and watching the good things and watching the bad things and being able to kind of work with us and make sure that this is great. To my classmates as well, you helped in this manner as well. Like so many times you made me human when made me feel human when I thought that I was just messing up and not doing the right thing. And you've always been kind and you've been supportive, and I really appreciate that. I served my country faithfully for 8 years, and I serve it still. Down in Orange County, I run the OC Case Managers, which is a collaboration of over 200 different organizations and over 1,100 people committed to bringing good and bringing collaboration into our communities. And Ruthie, I keep on calling her Ruthie. I'm sorry about that, Vivvy, my mistake. Vivvy is gonna come down there with me, and she's gonna take part in helping me be a part of that. I constantly come around and work with my veteran brothers and sisters every day, and I'm always encouraging them to find a way to get help. And now I have someone that I can bring with me that can show that that help is on the other side. So for all of you, once again, my sincere thank you for everything that you've done. I really appreciate this here, and I hope that I'm able to pay it forward with my actions, and it means something. So thank you so much. Judy, let's go.
Vivvy was raised by Joshua, so we're going to invite him up now to talk.
So, I've never been one much for words, so I'll keep this message short and sweet. I have so much respect and appreciation for this organization and everyone here. It's been an amazing experience, and it's thanks to the support and guidance of everyone here, in addition to my 2 wonderful parents, that I was able to achieve this endeavor. And we love Vivvy so much, and I am so proud of her for achieving this accomplishment, and I'm really gonna miss her, but congratulations, Vivvy. I wish you nothing but the best.
Vivvy was also trained at the Richard J. Donovan Correctional Facility by trainers Dante Henderson and Arturo Orzaga, and we're going to watch a video from them now.
Vivvy is a spark that radiates bright with her sweet presence. From the moment I met Vivvy, I knew she would be a challenge, yet I persevered and learned from her what accomplishing difficult goals felt like. Every morning she would hop like a gazelle, eager to leave her kennel to be with me. When our eyes met, we worked together. It brought me happiness knowing that this loving dog would eventually help change someone's life. I discovered with patience and dedication, as a team, we could produce an amazing service dog. Vivvy always seeks to please whoever has the leash. She loves to cuddle at your feet at night before she falls asleep. She's full of energy and eager to work, and she will make a perfect service dog for her new family. I'm grateful for this opportunity to give back to society. I want to thank GDA, Ms. Simpson, Ms. Maples, Mr. Deebs, and all the other secondaries like Soto who helped generalize Vivvy for her successful graduation today. Vivvy's new family, I want you to remember, she always wants to be the alpha dog, not only with other dogs around, but also within your heart. Vivvy, we will love you and we will miss you every day. Hi, little lady. So Vivvy, Vivvy, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me.
I didn't know Vivvy came with a theme song. We would have sang it all week, but. All right. Next up, Jay and veteran service dog Nickel. Jay's a former Canadian Armed Forces artilleryman. He served 9 years in the regular forces, and he served in a 7-month combat deployment to Afghanistan 1, spending roughly over 1 month with U.S. forces. He is married with twin teenage daughters, and Jay says, "This is an absolute dream come true after trying for 3 to 4 years to obtain a service dog in Canada to no avail. GDA, TLC, their staff, instructors, and all personnel are an absolute godsend. Having seen 3+ year waiting lists, been told no because he lived out of province or that he needed to pay out of pocket, now GDA, TLC has brought Nickel into his life, and she's already made his life easier, happier, and calmer. For all you've done and continue to do, my hat's off to you. Thank you." Let's welcome Jay.
I wasn't really going to say anything, but I'd like to say thank you to my wife back home, Chantel, and my girls taking care of the farm. This has been an amazing experience. I couldn't ask for anything more. Right from my first call with Hannah, it was been nothing but ease. Nicole? Yeah, no, I've never had any issue right from the start. I started calling places. I started on the east coast of the U.S. and I got to L.A. and Hannah said, "Of course, we'll help you out," and it's all been downhill since. It's been amazing. Yeah, I just wish that there was more of this in Canada, like more. I don't know. I didn't hear about it. I found it by accident. But anyway, thank you very much, everybody, and. Yeah. She's got me now, so thank you. Let's go.
All right, Nickel was raised by Herman and Judith, and let's invite them up now.
Hi, can you all hear me? Probably. You know, when we got Nickel, she was pretty much what we expected. She was smart, she loved to train, she loved to go in the car, she loved treats, other dogs, people, very typical. But what we weren't prepared for was when people outside the GDA community interacted with her. We had a friend come over for dinner who had recently lost his wife. And we were sitting at the dinner table, and he stopped and he looked at us. And he said, "Nickel is sitting on my feet, and it's so sweet and comforting." Another instance, we had a friend visiting, and he was just standing in the room, and he was telling a story, and Nickel walked over and curled up beside him and put her muzzle over his feet. And when he finished the story, my daughter said, "Greg, are you going to sit down?" And he said, "I don't want to bother Nickel." He said, "It's so sweet." And that was the word that people used for her. We thought she was that way because we adored her. But Herman and I used to talk about what path we would like Nickel to take. I'm sorry I made you the ugly cry. But the scenario we thought was perfect was if she was a service dog and she ended up with a veteran. So when we heard Jay's story and we found out that really he's been looking for Nickel her whole life, and now they're together. So I want to thank GDA, Suzanne and Jeff. You guys took first-time puppy raisers and kind of carried us along. Hannah, wherever you are, your visits to the house saved us sometimes. And to the other puppy raisers who answered questions, who supported us, we had a medical emergency. Somebody came, scooped her up because Suzanne was calling, and the kennel, the vet staff when she broke her toe. All these people are there to help us be successful. And that's what we wanted. But Jay, when we wanted that veteran to get her, I think we were getting your vibe. It was coming through loud and clear that you were waiting for her. And she has enriched our life so much, and I know she's going to enrich yours. Thanks, GDA.
Nickel was trained at Mule Creek State Prison by trainer Jacob Robles, and let's watch a video from him now.
My name is Jacob Robles, and this is Nickel. For over a year, we've been working together, experiencing new things, and I've gained a bunch of new gray hairs along the way. The two things that I'm gonna remember about Nickel is her bulging eyes. Every time I look at them, she always brings joy to my heart. But another thing that I'm gonna remember is her eagerness to work. When she's working, she loves to just interact with me, and we're motivated together. And so I've noticed that she values food and she values being loved. And one of the biggest things and one of the most important lessons that I've learned from her is that you work for the things that you value. If things come easy, you're supposed to question that. And working with Nickel over this year, I've learned that these gray hairs are a testament to that. They're wisdom. They're not something that I'm ashamed about. And I've learned all those things through my interactions with Nickel. She's gonna be dearly missed by me, and I'm gonna cherish every moment that I've had with her. But if there's anything that I wanna, I guess, hope for you who's receiving Nickel, is just let her work for you. Let her work for you and show you the things that you value most in your life. Because if she did that for me, I guarantee that she's gonna do that for you.
All right. Last team that I want to invite up is Thomas and facility dog Anna. Thomas has been an officer for the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation for approximately 20 years. He is proud to have recently taken on the department's first ever role of peer support dog handler for Salinas Valley State Prison. Thomas and his canine partner, Anna, will be walking around throughout the day, visiting and interacting with staff both inside and outside their facility. Thomas and his department believe Anna's presence will tremendously benefit staff morale. Thomas and Anna's main goals are to aid all staff by offering them a tool to help improve their mental health by supporting their emotional well-being. Let's welcome Thomas.
Good morning, everybody. On behalf of the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation and Salinas Valley State Prison, I'd like to extend my deepest thanks to Guide Dogs of America and Tender Loving Canines for their incredible generosity and support in donating Anna, our new facility support dog. In alignment with California model and becoming a more trauma-informed organization, Anna is the first-time institutional support canine, focusing solely on staff wellness in the Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. As correction officers, we face unimaginable challenges every day. The trauma we endure is often silent, but it weighs heavily on our hearts and minds. From witnessing violence and crisis situations to navigating an environment that demands constant vigilance, the mental and emotional toll on officers is real. We stand strong in a line of duty, but like anyone, we need support. That's where Anna comes in. She's not just a dog, she's a lifeline, a source of comfort and calm in otherwise high-stress environment. Facility support canines like Anna play a crucial role in helping officers cope with the everyday pressures and trauma that come with our responsibilities. Her presence will provide a moment of relief, a reminder to breathe, and a trust companion for anyone in need of emotional support. With Anna by our side, we are better equipped to manage the challenges of our work, and her impact will be felt not just by officers, but the entire facility itself. Thank you once again, Guide Dogs of America and Tender Loving Canines, for making this possible. Well-being means more than words can express. Thank you. Let's go. Stand. Stand.
All right, Anna was raised by Colby, and he unfortunately could not be here today, but Nancy has a letter from him to read. So let's welcome Nancy up.
No laughing. Hey, at least I can reach the microphone, even if you can't see me. I'm very honored to be able to read this letter for the Morita family. They've been part of our Long Beach group for quite some time and have raised many, many dogs. We actually passed in the parking lot this morning, and he handed over the torch. Colby was able to come up first thing this morning and meet with Thomas and see Anna, but then head to jam back home to the Orange County area for an occasion that he couldn't miss. So his wife wrote this note. It's a lot easier not being the one that it's your own dog.
Sydney, and I was the lead instructor for this class. Of course, I couldn't have done it without my co-instructor, Jasmine. Jasmine, you did an amazing job in this class, and I couldn't have done it without you. Before we meet the students, there are a few more people that I need to thank. First, I'd like to thank everyone who kept the dorms running smoothly. Steve and Louie from Provider Contract for Food Service, and Terry, Lisa, Jacob, and Tyree from Crystal Clean. Thank you so much for your help in the dorms and with the meals. Thank you to Patty and everyone at Ashkenazi Development for letting us use your conference area to rest the students between the routes. Thank you to Alicia, Missy, Debbie, Allison, and Jerry for being our dorm volunteers. It gave Jasmine and I a much appreciated day off, so thanks for hanging out with the students. Also, thank you in advance to Shannon, Patrick, and Bob for driving the students to LAX and Burbank Airport after graduation. And I'd like to send a big thank you to the rest of the staff and training department volunteers for taking care of the dogs while we've been in class. I'm happy to be standing here introducing class 430. This group of students comes to GDA from all parts of the US. We have 2 students receiving their successor dogs, while 2 students are receiving their first guide dogs. Through these last 21 days, the 4 students have learned how to work and manage their dogs independently. We challenged them with hard work and long days, but they went through it all, supporting each other and laughing together, also having the occasional karaoke sessions in the car rides. They should all be very proud that they met the challenge with great success. Now let's meet the teams. First, we have Billy. Billy is a retired ranch hand and cowboy, but is still doing day work for others. Now that Billy has his new guide dog by his side, he is looking forward to the freedom and independence that he once used to have. Billy is receiving his first guide dog. He was matched with male yellow Labrador Retriever Rincon, who is raised by Jennifer.
It's really an honor to be here. I can't tell you it's been a long road, but you know, what my concern was at my age, I thought, well, I'm going to have to continue to depend on everybody else, and my wife especially, and my family, and friends. And then I found out about Guide Dogs of America through Greg Steinmetz on a telephone call, who was very kind, very good, and we went through all the preliminaries. And then one day I was accepted to be a candidate for a guide dog. That was a thrilling day. And since that time, I came out here and I met these people. I just can't thank them enough. I truly thank anybody that's ever had anything to do with raising my dog or training him or any part of it. It's especially important to me that I had 2 of the best trainers that the world could ever have in Miss Sydney and Miss Jasmine, you know, they've got a spot in my heart that's filled with love. I'll always have that. Thank you, ladies. Also, I just want to tell you that some time back, somebody said, well, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, I'm an old dog, and I'm guaranteeing you they taught me some new tricks. And I just really don't have more to say. I did, and I'm nervous, as you could tell, so I was going to tell you a poem, and I guess I will. It relates to this. A fellow that I knew and was well acquainted with in the music field, his name was Roger Miller, and he sang, a lot of people know him about the King of the Road guy, but he always had happy songs. And I'm not a vocalist, so I'll just tell you what I put together with his lyrics. Walking in the sunshine, sing a little sunshine song. Give your dog a loose leash, and then you just walk along. Think about a fun time you've had some time ago. Then you and your happy dog have a happy go-go, walking in the sunshine. Sing a little sunshine song. Now, I may go where I may go, whether it's rain or whether it's snow, and I may stay where I may stay, but me and Rincon will have a happy day. I hope you and your dog has a happy day. Thank you, Guide Dogs of America. You've made our happy day, and we can walk in the sunshine and sing a sunshine song. Thank you.
Rincon was raised by Jennifer, who regretfully couldn't be here today, but I have a letter here that I'm going to read for her. Rincon and Billy. Raising Rincon has been a delightful journey. A friend's insight about how Rincon choosing to be a guide dog was his forward movement, which struck a chord with me, emphasizing that life is indeed a journey filled with challenges and constantly needing to move forward. Rincon entered my life to help me progress, and now he gets to continue that journey with Billy. Rincon was quite the mama's boy, and together we built his confidence. Rincon's deep attachment to his loved ones makes me thrilled that Billy will be his forever companion. Rincon was exceptional, enjoying long walks, visiting with friends, GDA outings, and weekends at the beach. His playful spirit and affectionate nature shined through, especially at the beach, his favorite spot regardless of the weather. The Rincon Bluffs, located in Carpinteria, inspired his name, adorned with eucalyptus and wildflowers, offering breathtaking views of the coast. One of his endearing nicknames was Wigglebutt, as he joyfully wiggles his rear while holding a toy, often playfully nudging you with a paw to let you know he's there. Rincon has been shaped by a wonderful circle of friends, both human and canine. Growing up alongside my late 14-year-old golden retriever, Mocha, he learned the art of calmness, while my playful career-changed black lab, Denver, introduced him to tug-of-war, wrestling, and the joys of early morning walks. My role as a teacher allowed Rincon to thrive in a vibrant environment filled with students and staff who welcomed him wholeheartedly. It was no surprise that he became the star of the classroom, eagerly waiting for his moments with the kids and even mastering the school bell schedule. The students adored him, often asking about his well-being, and my employer generously supported his presence on campus. Rincon brought smiles, relaxation, and love to everybody around him. I wish for you both a journey filled with happiness, loyalty, trust, and laughter. Rincon is a remarkable dog who will shower you and your family with the same unconditional love he gave me. He holds a special place in my heart, and his pictures will always adorn my home, just like my beloved pets. May you find your rhythm together and embrace life's adventures to the fullest. Forever grateful, Jennifer.
Next, we have Lisa. Lisa enjoys spending time with her sister as the dynamic cooking duo, with her sister as chef and Lisa as trusted taster and spice consultant. Lisa is looking forward to exploring and getting out in her new neighborhood with her dog. Lisa is receiving her 4th guide dog and 2nd from GDA TLC. Lisa was matched with female yellow Labrador Retriever Golden Cross, Dahlia, raised by Christina.
I'm very short. That's good. So I've been sitting here for 2 hours and I just forgot what I was going to say. But I was here, I want to say before, in 2023, and I was matched with the most perfect dog. I was in class 424, and I was matched with the most perfect dog. It was a dog that liked to work, liked to snuggle, and liked to lay at my feet while I did my email, and he chewed on a nylabone. And then I fell, and I had to leave class without my dog. And it's been a very stressful year and a half, but I've had a lot of support from people back home helping me with physical therapy, and I've had the most support from GDA. Greg, I know I pestered him a lot, and I know he pestered me with getting medical reports and checking up on me, and we kept track of my progress until I was able to finally get the notification that I was approved for class 430. And I could not be happier that, amazingly, they matched me with the perfect dog again. One that likes to work, one that likes to snuggle, and one that is perfectly happy lying at my feet, chewing on her nylabone while I check my email. You could not ask for a better dog. And I want to thank everybody in the GDA TLC family. Greg has been a wonderful source of support and reassurance. Sydney, you know why. Jamie, Jasmine, everybody in class 430. And I want to thank all of my friends that came out here to see me graduate from class 424. Thank you so much. GDA is truly a family. We're all family. We all support each other and lift each other up. And the good thing about the GDA family is we don't have that weird uncle that you have to get away from at family reunions. Everybody is nice and well-behaved and very supportive. So thank you, everybody. It's been a wonderful experience, and I am so happy. And I want to thank Tina for doing such an awesome job with Dahlia. She is the sweetest, smallest dog I've ever had, but she's dynamite. So thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Coming up on your side.
Okay.
I'm going to invite puppy raiser Christina to the stage.
I was fine until I saw her eyes looking at me over there, and then I started to fall apart. First of all, I wanted to tell you about my experience with GDA because I found out about the organization because it was after the pandemic, and it was awful for everyone, and so much loss. I figured there's something that I could give back. I had retired before, but I was an instructor, so I could have gone back to work, but the pandemic ended that. And I said, I want to do this. And I saw this ad in the paper and answered it, and I ended up meeting Brian and Nancy Matthews, my wonderful worker, I don't know, the people that supported me in there, in the group in Long Beach. And I met wonderful people. Dahlia was just the joy of my existence. It was just me and her. I was retired. So, but I'll tell you, when I first got her, I raised kids. And, you know, I hadn't had a kid in 50 years. I'm old, you know, I'm one of those older people. And the first night when she cried, I'm going, oh my gosh. I thought to myself, I looked like this when I woke up, and everything. But she just brought so much joy into my life. We did so many things. I remember picking her up when I first got her, and everybody talks about that new puppy smell. I thought, ooh, she smells funny. I hadn't had a puppy. I was raised where dogs were outside animals. They weren't in the house. So it was a whole experience, and going through having people come and inspect your house, and then having to prepare it for the dog. I rewired all my fencing because she loved succulents. I made sure that all my plants were dog friendly, but she loved those succulents. So I had to actually fence some more there. And it was just, the whole experience is something that, unless you've gone through it, well, you all have. You all been a part of it. It's something you can never, I told everybody about it. I hope many people came back and raised. I was too sad after I gave her back to raise again. I made it do it again now, but it takes a while because she was my baby, again. And like I said, I want to thank especially Brian and Nancy, because I wasn't exactly, I don't know. I'm one of those students who's, gave them a hard time and stuff. And then I had Hannah, who helped me so much because I had all these questions I didn't know. But Dahlia was a joy. And then I met Lisa, and I told her, and I said, oh, she's small. And I said, but you're small too. That works out perfectly. So they were meant for each other. And and now I think I have a friend there. And GD is wonderful, and it's been a wonderful experience, and I'm not going to cry. So thank you, everybody. Thank you all.
Next, we have Tabitha. Tabitha is a realtor and enjoys hobbies like scrapbooking, traveling, and listening to audiobooks. She is looking forward to getting out on her routes with her new guide dog and traveling more, including going on a cruise. Tabitha is receiving her first guide dog. She was matched with female yellow Labrador Retriever, Hashi, who is raised by Tommy and Paul and family.
Okay, there we go. Oh man, this has been so amazing. I've enjoyed my time at GDA. Everybody has been awesome. Hashi, stay. The staff has been amazing. I wanted to thank
creature, such a beautiful guide dog. I'm truly honored by this privilege. I truly enjoyed listening to Jamie when she said to all of us students, she wants us to be successful with our guide dogs, which means make sure we do obedience. Don't let them get away with things that they may want to do on their own. And I have truly appreciated Sydney. What I love about Sydney is when she would say, not good dog, she would say, good dog. I think that phrase, I'll never forget it. And I have truly appreciated Jasmine. She's a dynamite driver. I even invited her to come to my home and drive me around, but they won't allow it. I'm truly thankful for the privilege of the training from the both of them. I love them both. They were very, very exciting, and they made training so, even though it was very vigorous, they made it so much fun. And I do believe that when I go home from here, I'll always hear Sydney, and I hear Jasmine saying, sit down. And I truly enjoyed the entire staff, and especially the cook. Oh, he has truly provided some marvelous foods. And Terry, she's such a beautiful host. And Lisa, only got to be with Lisa on the weekend, but it's truly a blessing. So I give thanks also to my God, Jehovah. And I'm truly thankful for everything that the school has done for me. Thank you, and I hope you all have a beautiful day.
Jazzy was raised by Tammy and Mark, who regretfully couldn't be here, but I have a letter to read on their behalf. Theresa, on behalf of Mark and myself, we wish you and Jazzy the best. We hope you two will enjoy many safe travels and the best life has to offer. Most of us know it takes many experiences for any service dog, no matter their job, to become well socialized and ready for life. I would like to say thank you to my OC group and puppy raiser friends for being a part of Jazzy's experience. A special thanks to Jennifer Bueller for being instrumental in Jazzy's early life experiences. From the moment Jazzy entered our life, she was a joy. She has always had the heart of a warrior. Jazzy's personality has always been big. She was always ready and willing to learn and work. She lived for praise and reward, but she was not an all work, no play kind of girl. Jazzy played with the same enthusiasm as she did everything, with joy and lots of jazz. Mark and I were so honored to meet you Wednesday and see you and Jazzy together as a team. We could not be happier for you both. Theresa, congratulations on your special day. We wish you and Jazzy the best and look forward to hearing about all your future adventures. On that note, Sydney and I would like to say congratulations to the guide dog class number 430.
All right. Well, I just want to give a special shout out again to all the instructors for both of these classes. You know, it takes a lot of time, heart, dedication, many hours, and all 5 of these ladies are just truly impeccable, and we couldn't do this without them. So let's give another big round of applause for all of our instructors. So, to class, congratulations, class number 430. We wish you guys the best of luck, and we cannot wait to hear about all of your new adventures and how these dogs transform your lives. So let's give one more big round of applause for class number 430. I am going to ask that everybody remain seated, and I am going to dismiss class, and then we are going to bring a special guest up on stage. I shouldn't have worked out my arms this morning. I promise they don't come this big initially. So everybody say hello. Oh, he wants to talk in the mic. There you go. This is Yeti. He is a golden retriever that is part of our program. And I bring him up here to, yes, oh yes, I love you too. All right. Oh my goodness, how much does this dog weigh? I bring him up here because you guys have heard from many of our puppy raisers today. Oh, I know, it's so stressful. Many of our puppy raisers today, and we're always looking for new raisers, and we want you to tell your friends, your family. For those of you who just had a dog graduate We've got more puppies coming, so just let us know. We would love to have you join our team as a puppy raiser if you haven't already. These dogs do change lives, and we want you a part of the team. So, all right, Cheryl, I'm going to have you. Let's give Yeti a big round of applause. All right. I also want to thank NCL. Thank you guys for providing our snacks today and helping all around this morning. So another big round of applause for NCL. We are going to have a puppy raiser orientation that's going to take place right here as soon as graduation is over. It's an opportunity for you to learn what it means to be a puppy raiser. Bob and Pam will be presenting that and giving a tour of campus as well. Judy, if you raise your hand over here, Judy Riley, she is going to be giving campus tours following, so if you are interested in getting a view of our beautiful campus that we talked about today, please come see Judy and we'll get you on that tour. Our next graduation will be a service dog only class, and that will be on January 18th, 2025. So thank you guys all again for joining us today. Thank you for joining us live on Facebook, and I hope you have the great rest of your day. Thank you very much.